Dana from RescueDogTreats.com on this beautiful sunny day in Sacramento, and I just want to do an update on the horizontal migration outdoor wood worm bin that I showed a video on making. I think it was like 2 months ago, beginning of February. So let's I put some worms in there and have been feeding it a couple times. We've had a couple of cold nights, so let's check it out and see how the worms are doing. Okay, let's go. Okay, so there it is. It does have the black plastic on it for two reasons. One is that it keeps the excess moisture. We're not completely done with the rainy season here in California, or Northern California, so it repels the rain. And also it's black, so it attracts the heat, because it has been getting, I mean, it's 75 today, but it has been getting like in the low 40s at night. And I know it stays warmer in the worm bin, but just trying to keep as much of the heat in as possible. Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so let's undo some of this cardboard. I apologize for the shaky camera. It's kind of a little bit difficult to do with one hand, and the tripod doesn't really work too well. Alright, so lots of a layer of newspaper and a layer of food. And it looks like they are working on the food quite well. And there are lots of very healthy looking worms in there. You can't probably see it with the camera, but let me see if I can bring it in a little closer. It always kind of cracks me up when you get in close in a worm bin to see some of the worms, because ultimately, unless they start moving vigorously, you can't really see them. But from the eye, you can see, from the naked eye, you can see them. In the camera, it's very difficult, but they look like they're doing fine. They've worked through a lot of the material that I put in, even just last week. They're alive. They withstood the cold, so things look like they are going quite well in the worm bin. That is good news. Since I've got it all opened up, since it has been quite warm here, I think I will just give it a little bit of moisture, just making sure everything stays nice and wet. For them. And I know it has really good drainage, so if it gets, the drainage is basically those bricks to the ground. So and we're just working on this side right now. So, and the newspaper and cardboard will absorb a lot of that. Alright, that should be good. And there we go. So they haven't quite worked through that material, so I think I will be feeding them probably later on this week. So what I also have decided to do on this side is kind of any kind of green material that I kind of want to turn brown. It's going to take a while to fill up this side, so while we're waiting for that to fill up, I'm just going to start throwing any kind of garden scraps and stuff on this side, and it will dry out and kind of turn brown. That way they kind of have a little bit of a bedding, and it won't be so nitrogen rich that it will turn the worm bin really warm by the time it's time to migrate to this right side. So that's it. As I continue to fill it up or have problems, I will keep you updated along the way. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and like, or put any comments and things that you think I could do a little differently or that you have done. Thanks for watching. Alright, see you soon.